Hi everyone, Despair Repair here. During the winter season we get some serious fog here. To be honest, it gets much worse than what you see here in the video. One of the biggest challenges during this period is driving at night. Very low visibility and easy loss of orientation are the main problems. If you find yourself in a similar situation like this one and have to drive through fog at night, here's some friendly advice. So stay tuned.
despairrepair.com.
Be sure to visit us at our website despairrepair.com, where you can find more useful car and driving tips. Besides this video, you can watch our other video about driving through fog in general. It's similar, but it has some additional useful advice. If you want to see it, the link for the video is in the card in the corner or in the description of this video. Drive slowly. Driving slowly is perhaps the most important tip. Night driving is demanding on its own, let alone in a fog. You'll have very low visibility when driving, sometimes just a couple of meters, and the reaction time is seriously reduced. Driving slower gives you more time to react to obstacles that may suddenly appear during a fog, which is a very common situation. Use the fog lights. Make sure your car is as visible as possible during a fog. When everyone else in traffic can clearly see you, there is much less risk of an accident. During a night drive, you'll already have the position lights and low beams on. Turn on the fog lights also, both front and rear. Note that these lights are made specifically for this purpose, and the fog light beams should offer much more visibility, mainly for the sides of the road. In a more dense fog, you can also turn on the hazard lights and let them blink the whole time you drive through the fog. Do not use the high beams. A common mistake is using high beams during a fog, especially at night. They are practically useless and only lower the already poor visibility. The high beams make a shiny blur in front of you. You don't see anything, not to mention the fact that you can blind other participants in traffic. If you can, best totally forget about using the high beams during the fog. Adjust the rear view mirror. Make sure to adjust the rear view mirror, especially when driving in a queue for a long time. The lights from the rear can cause fatigue and seriously lower attention and visibility. Simply just flip the little lever on the rear view mirror and the beam of light from behind will shine up or down and away from your eyes. Keep a safe distance. It is very important to keep a safe distance when driving through fog, and this goes double and triple perhaps during night driving. Regarding visibility, a combination of night and fog is perhaps the worst. Besides driving slowly, keeping a safe distance will improve the reaction time to any sudden situation. So be sure to avoid risky things like tailgating, sudden changes of lanes, and any other kind of risky driving. This kind of driving is very hazardous anyway. At night the risk is quadrupled. Visibility is safety. If you're in a situation where you have to pull over to the side of the road for some reason, make sure you are visible as much as possible. Have in mind that during nighttime, not only is visibility a problem, but also a problem may be driver's fatigue and lack of attention. For instance, if you have to change a tire during a fog, the first thing you have to do is make sure everyone sees you from as far away as possible. So turn on the hazard lights, mount the emergency triangle, and wear a fluorescent vest. Above all, try to find a safe place to pull over at a safe distance from traffic. Driving through heavy fog is on the same level of risk as driving on ice. Make no mistake about it. Driving at night during fog almost doubles that risk. So take driving through fog at night very seriously and responsibly. In the end, one more very important tip. Have some patience. Oftentimes, driving through fog at night can mean hours of very slow driving, constant stop and go, always driving in a queue and else. Do not be tempted because of this to suddenly overtake someone or drive faster than you can. Know that in that case, an accident is very possible. So that's it for this time. We hope the video helps. Please like and subscribe. It's a huge help for what we're doing. Thanks for watching and thanks for your time.